Hello, and you know what this vlog's about because you read the title. So yeah, it's time. It's time. We are reading the Cruel Prince trilogy. Now, I know there's all these like different like Elfhame like stories, all that stuff. I'm just reading the original trilogy because I'm confused when people say you can just read the original trilogy if you want. So I said that's what we're doing. This is also gonna be full spoiler. Here we are. I'm not gonna lie, okay? This is like I've already started it when you're seeing this intro, but we'll get into that later. So the point is that we're starting it. Okay, so last night I started the Cruel Prince, as you saw. I think you did. Now I genuinely just read the prologue in the first chapter, which says in fairy, is it just fairy? In fairy there are no fish sticks, no ketchup, no television, and then I went to bed because yeah, so hopefully, how many pages is this? It's 370 pages, so I should be able to read that pretty fast. And I did get, well, I guess I haven't filmed the intro to this video, so it's gonna be all over the place, but I did just go and get the next two this morning. So anyway, I don't really have any notes yet because I just started. I'm kind of scared that I'm not gonna like it, but hopefully I do like it. Oh my word. Okay, so I got to chapter, or I'm on chapter 5 I think right now. Hold on. And basically, we met Carden. I'm actually at the middle of the chapter I just read where Vivi, is that her name? The people, or like the spirits or something, took a bunch of her stuff and like changed them into, I don't know. They just messed up a bunch of her stuff from the mortal world that she keeps going to and getting. And it said, Vivi is in the pit photos, her arm draped over its shoulders of a grinning, pink-haired mortal girl. Maybe Taryn isn't the only one who decided to fall in love. So does she have a like little mortal love interest? I don't know. That's basically all that's happening. Some of these things I'm not really understanding, but it's also just like beginning a fantasy book, you know, and I haven't read really like more like of the magical fantasy, I guess, or like a magical, what am I trying to say? I don't know. Like fairy tale-esque. Oh my goodness. You guys? What happened to my shirt? I think I spilled my water bottle all over this and I just now realized. How do I not feel that? Whatever. Anyway, continuing to read. So, we're already 12% in. It's like a pretty short book and it's gone really pretty fast. I don't know. I'm continuing reading. Okay, so we've gotten to chapter 12, I believe. She's like a spy and she's about to have her first mission. Here's a problem. I don't know if I'm loving it. So it could be just that I'm like not in a reading mood because I've been pinching the heck out of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Because if you know, you know. If you've watched my videos before, you might know that I am a serial starts a show and stops watching it. You know, I just gotta take breaks. So I've been back in my Brooklyn Nine-Nine era, and I've been literally binging it from yesterday and today. So I don't know if it's just like I don't feel like reading a book or if it's the book. That's always my problem. I don't know if it's like the book or if I just genuinely don't feel like reading. So I found the little audiobook, but here's the problem. I'm about to be in Spotify jail. I have 2 hours left until like in a couple weeks or something. And I found it also on Everend, but I don't have any Everend unlocks until Monday. So we're gonna listen to the 2 hours and maybe it'll like kickstart me into wanting to read more, and then at least I'll like read today we'll just see what happens tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna listen to the audiobook while I either color or like play Roblox or something, you know. We'll just see what happens. Hopefully I'll get into it because I feel like I can like it. I just sometimes when I put my mind to like knowing that other people don't like it, then I don't want to read it. So I need to not be doing that anymore. So I'm gonna continue. And I might have to, unless it's like a big cliffhanger, I might have to take a break and like read a romance because I'm just kind of in the mood for a romance. I don't know. So I'm gonna listen to the audiobook and then hopefully it'll, you know, awaken my mind into wanting to read some more. But I also just really want to binge some. I'm just in a TV mood. So slay, I guess. So many things have been happening, and well, not so many things, but it's been like a chapter and a half. I think I just needed an audiobook because now I'm hooked. So she found like this note thing. I'm not sure really, honestly, that I think that's the part I'm supposed to be paying attention to, but I gotta forget what it said already. And then she saw Carden being beat by his brother. He's a tortured baddie, okay? And Bach tried to kiss her. I already don't like him. Just not feeling it. And I've also heard people say that we're not supposed to like him, so but I was feeling like weird vibes from him anyway. And then I feel like there was something else. Maybe not. I don't know. But eating it up so far. And I feel like a bit of an iPad kid, but like I think I might need to do this more. Play Roblox and listen to an audiobook. I'm such a child, oh my goodness. Okay, I listened up to chapter, I think it was 18, but I ran out of listening hours. It was slay though because they let me finish my chapter. I don't know if it's because I was listening to it on the Spotify app on my laptop, but usually if I run out of listening hours, they just cut it like right where the chapter ends, unless it like lined up with the chapter. Like it didn't, but she tried to save this like human girl from Balcom's, is that how you say his name? Castle, and she just died is basically what happened. She, like they were riding and she just killed herself, so slay. Not, I got to 50% though, so. The audiobook is really good, so I might try to find it somewhere else. Or at least I feel like it's good. But I feel like I'm not gonna find it anywhere, so. You know. Well, actually, let me look on Libby. Because maybe you'll find it. Okay, I got the top-ups because it was only like $13 for 10 hours, which is kind of a lot. Yeah, but I only have like 6 hours left on this, but I speeded up, so I'll be done in like 3-ish hours, or maybe closer to 4. Oh yeah, closer to 4. So either finish it today or tomorrow. So I'm gonna keep listening to the audiobook. 59% check-in. I was gonna do a 50% check-in, but just got too far. I'm on chapter 20 in the real book. Physical copy. So far, okay. The audiobook is really helping because I think I just wasn't in like a reading mood. I don't know. But what's happened? Basically, Maddie just gave her this like sword or something that her dad made, and something about him like he loved making swords and stuff like that. Oh, and she killed one of the guys, Valiant, I think. Is that his name? I don't know. What else has happened? Also, I maybe just realized that the ghost, I think I kind of like blacked out for not blacked out, but like zoned out for a second while I was listening to the book, because I just realized that the ghost is like that's the name of one of the Court of Shadows or whatever it's called. But yeah, so he's like teaching her stuff. It's feeling very like we're going fast, like I didn't realize, I think it's spanning a lot more time than it like feels like, because it's just like, oh, and then they're doing this, and then they're doing this, and stuff like that. Anyway, so yeah, Valoran, she killed him, and then he killed somebody else, but then it was like, she killed someone else. Is that what I said? So Balakin basically set her and the ghost up because they killed one of the messengers or something. I don't know. I'm kind of confused, I'm not gonna lie. But maybe it's like something about Matic might be in it. And then she had Barry Valoran. Am I saying that right? I don't know. I feel like something big's about to happen though. And apparently there's a part, I was looking at the Kindle just now. Apparently there's like a part 2. I feel like something's about to happen. Because they were like, he gave her the sword, and then I kind of like Matic, kind of don't. You know, they have a love-hate relationship, and he said, after today, things will be different. So I feel like something's gonna happen. I don't know why I have it in my head that there's gonna be an arranged marriage, and I don't know. Like, they could be, like, totally, I don't know if I subconsciously saw a spoiler a long time ago, and I just don't remember it, but my brain just remembers that there's gonna be an arranged marriage, or if I'm just, my brain's making that up. Like, maybe I'm just thinking that. I don't think I saw a spoiler ever, but, like, maybe I don't know. So, for some reason, I'm thinking in my head, arranged marriage. I don't know. Also, like, who is this guy that, what's his face is Courtney? What's her name? Taryn? Is that her name? Yeah, Taryn is courting. I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't know what I'm gonna rate this. I mean, I'll just keep reading. Because, like, I'm invested but not, if that makes sense. I feel like right now it's kind of giving 3. Because it is good. I'm just like, I'm not hating it, and I'm not like, ugh, I just want this to be done. I'm just not like invested and hooked, which it is just the first book, but it's just a trilogy, so like, you know, but I do really like her, and I looked up some non-spoiler fan art, which honestly I already seen, and it's looking good, and I know that like I can feel the potential for the story and for her card. Basically, and there's knowing not to just think about the romance, because there's more than just the romance, but I'm also like, so I'm ready for the romance now, but I also get it. Anyway, I don't know if I'll finish it tonight or not. I just have like, I think it says like 5.5 or something hours. Hold on, let me see. I'll probably finish the audiobook with the audiobook. It says I have 5 hours and 4 minutes, but that's really like 2.5 hours left because I speed it up. So I could have it done, but tonight. But again, I really want to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine, so like, yeah. But yeah, that is the update. Okay, we have some updates. So I think when I last talked to you, I don't actually know what had happened. Hold on, let me get to my spot. Okay. Anyway, I got to chapter 24. I read a chapter during my lunch break or something. Anyway, things went down on, I think it was Saturday, no, it was Sunday I read this. So basically, Matic was in cahoots with Balakin, what's his name? Balakin? Whatever that dude's name is, one of the princes. And during what was supposed to be the coronation for Dane, he basically killed them all except for Carden, and Carden got away, and she was supposed to be not like in the room because like Matic got his guards and people to get like all of her family, or her family, I don't know, it's a confusing situation. Like Taryn and Vivi and whatever their names is, Orin, yeah, all of them out, but she wasn't, and she was like, she got caught in the crowd anyway, and so she saw like everyone die, and then she took Carden and she was like, you have to get out of here, come on, I'll like whatever. But then she turned around on him and was like, actually you're my prisoner now and I gotta figure out what to do with you. And then Locke, I knew I shouldn't like Locke, because Locke now is gonna marry Taryn, and I don't really like Taryn either. I've not been really liking Taryn, so that's crazy. and then she might go to the mortal lands. I don't know. Just everything is getting crazy. So I have like 6 chapters left or something. My Kindle says I have like an hour, so I'm gonna finish this sometime today. I'm writing that down, marking it, and I'm sticking to it. I'm finishing this today. So we'll do that sometime, but I have so many other things to do, and I don't know. I don't have any theories, actually. I have no idea. No idea what's gonna happen, so I guess we'll see together. Okay, you guys, we're about to finish The Cruel Prince. If you saw, I don't know how much I'll leave in, but I was actually like freaking out. Walking on the treadmill. Basically they kissed, and we got the quote. I'll just read it. The one that was really freaking me out. I think I tried to show you, but also it was like not level because I was like, whatever. Most of all, I hate you because I can't. Let's start over. Most of all, I hate you because I think of you often. It's disgusting and I can't stop. So then they kissed, but then they kind of like didn't do anything about that. So then we got. So she came up with this plan. I'm not even sure what the plan is. I'm gonna be so honest. No, I know what the plan is, but I just like. Basically, they're gonna crown Oak because Oak is actually part of the royal family and not Madoc and Oriana or whatever her name is, kid. And then they're gonna, Vivi's gonna take him and live in the mortal realm or world with him for a little bit, and then I don't actually know what Cardan's doing, what Cardan's role is, but she has him. And she just, like, they have this whole plan, and it's going so great. What just happened was her and Madoc fought, and then I understand now where, because I had, like, seen the quote, because people, like, use it. It's like, which one, how did you know which wine glass to poison? And she's like, I didn't. I poisoned both, and I didn't know if it was gonna, I kind of forgot about that, and then I remembered as I was reading it, I was like, oh my goodness, this does eat just like everybody says. Because, like, when you just hear that, if you don't know what it's about, you kind of, like, you don't get it. But I get it now. So, basically, what's about to happen, I don't even know what's about to happen. So, there's, like, a little feast, and then they're gonna just, I don't even know, take over. So, we'll read it together. I just have the last chapter and the epilogue. It says I have a lot longer, though, because there's, like, a whole thing of, like, there's a bunch of more chapters with, like, acknowledgements and everything. So, I'm gonna finish this really fast, probably like, I'm gonna guess not even 10 minutes, so let's go. Have I told you how hideous you look tonight? No. Tell me. I cannot. Stop. I feel like something's gonna happen to her. She's like feeling not well. Okay, that was crazy. Okay, so Cardan is actually gonna be the king. So she didn't tell him, but she made him the king instead. And then Oak is gonna live with Vivi in some mortal world or whatever they call it for like 7 years or something. But Cardan is only bargained with her for a year and a day. And then did Balkan die? No, I think he's still alive. Did he die? Is he alive? I forget. I think he's still alive. Anyway. So, I don't even know what all happened. I mean, what all is happening. So, we'll see if I don't know if I'll start the next one tonight, but finish this. I think it's gonna be a 3.75. Yeah, that's what it is. I know that's annoying, but I just don't care. So we finished book 1 of the video of the trilogy, and we might as well download the next book. Okay, I'm actually not gonna read the first chapter because I don't want you to, but I read the prologue, so we're on to the Wicked King, which this one is, I think, shorter than the other one, but maybe that's just because, hold on, now that I finished it, let me inspect. Let me do some inspecting. Like, is that just because this much is like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. No, I don't think so. 370. Let's see what the Wicked King is. Is that what it's called? Yeah, the Wicked King. Oh, also, I forgot to say, they picked her, like, nickname. Like how the bomb and the roach and the ghost all have nicknames. Hers is the Queen. So, yeah, makes sense. This is only 322, so it's like 50 pages left. Yeah. Exactly. I was really struggling with my math. So that's just great. Okay, so we started this, and then I've been listening to the audiobook, so we're almost 50% of the way through on chapter 16. So, let me just update you on what's happening. I'm gonna be honest, like, this is kind of one of those books where I just low-key forget everything that happens once I am, like, not in the book. Which might just be my brain. But, like, she is the little, I forget what the word is now, whatever. I'm kind of just, like, everyone's annoying me, other than, like, her. But I'm also, like, I'm just ready for them to say that they love each other. Even though they're, like, hardly doing anything. I just see the potential. But Locke's pissing me off. Taryn's kind of annoying me too. I don't trust her. And I don't trust Locke, and I'm stressed. Basically, there's this whole thing where, like, whatever her face, Nicaragua, that's what, every time they say her name, I think Nicaragua, but that's not her name. It's something like that. She, the queen of, like, the sea, maybe that's why there's water on this. They want to, the queen of the undersea or something wants him to marry her daughter, and, like, there might be something going on there. I'm, like, a little confused by everything, like, the politics of it. I've just not been paying attention very well. I should probably pay more attention, but, like, I don't know. And then we figured out who his mother was, which I didn't know. We didn't know who his mother was, and his mother doesn't want him to know about her because she was in jail for some reason. I kind of forget why, but then she knew. Jude's mom, so she was, like, talking about that, whatever. And yeah, Matic, I'm annoyed. Already, I'm kind of stressed about Oak, what I think is gonna happen. I actually don't know what's gonna happen. I thought I had a theory. I think it left me, or it got, I think I decided, no, I think I had a theory. I already forget what it was. But I decided I don't think it's gonna be that anymore. So I'm trying to get to, like, well, I'm almost 50%. I'm trying to get to at least chapter 20 by tonight, and then hopefully I'll finish it tomorrow. Just because I kind of just low-key want to be done. Not like I just want to be done, but I want to know what happens, and then I want to get, oh, I didn't even tell you, guys. The romance was romancing. Sorry, I don't know what that was, but, like, I don't know why my camera is doing this. It's been doing this, so. It's YA, so, like, you know, you don't get all of it, but, like, okay. We were getting some romance. I'm loving the bomb. She's so fun. And I'm here for the bomb and roach. Little side quest of romance. I'm annoyed about the whole, like, the court or the council, what are they called, where she keeps having to go meet everybody, like Maddox on it and a bunch of other people. They're annoying me, like, girl, she literally knows everything. Like, listen to her. Listen to her. So that's kind of annoying me just because nobody's listening to her. And yeah, I'm stressed when Oak basically teared. I'm stressed for her, for Oak and Vivi to come back for Taryn's wedding. Like, what's gonna happen there? So we'll just have to see. But so far, eating it up mostly. I've been mostly audiobooking this. I think I said that. I've read a couple chapters. Well, and I read while I was walking. So I read like close to 10 chapters, I think. Or I think it was more like 7. While I was walking, like on my Kindle. And then I've been listening to the audiobook on Spotify. And then, yeah. So hopefully I'll get to, as I said, chapter 20, which is, I think I'll be by like 50% by then. Because I think I'm like 44% or something. Okay, and then they have this thing, I bet, they have this thing, this happened in Girl Prince 2. They have these little like, whatever this is. They're all quotes from like different books, and the first one says like book 1 and this is book 2, so I think it's like part 1, part 2. So I think what's gonna happen is I have that far until I'm at part 2. Maybe I'll try to go to part 2. That's just chapter 22, so maybe I'll try to get to chapter 22 actually. And I bet that this is gonna end at the wedding maybe, and like something happens to Oak or something, or Carden, whatever, because I think last time part 2 was at the coronation, and then, or like the book 2, I guess, anyway, and then this will be, I don't know what, and then we got Queen of Nothing. Yeah, I'm really excited just to, even if this doesn't end up being like a series like I love and I'm like obsessed with, like I'm liking it, I'm enjoying it, I'm excited to like, not like have it done, but like finally read it, because like everyone's reading it and or everyone's read it, I feel like, and I'm just excited to like have it read, you know. I want to say it's like my favorite thing ever, obviously, and it's not probably gonna make it to my God tier. I mean, I'm not even sure if any of these, I'm not gonna say it, I won't, but like so far I don't feel like we're gonna get a 5-star, but we could, like, I'm not ruling it out. I just feel like this will probably be more 4 territory, I don't know, or 3, I don't know, you know, in between 3 and 4 territory, I feel like is where this series is gonna lie. But also, I'm not even halfway through the series, so like, you know, I can't say anything yet. So I'm gonna continue reading, try to get to, as I said, to chapter 22. Oh, I'm actually gonna listen. Did I say reading? It's the same thing, just different formats. Don't even come at me, bro. Don't even. Oh, it just happened. Basically, the ghost is not on her side. He betrayed her. And now she's like being held captive or something. I don't actually know. But that's crazy. I'm gonna finish this tomorrow. But I got to the second part. I'm 62% in. I have like an hour and a half left or something. So I'll finish it tomorrow. But that was crazy. That was crazy. Crazy. Okay, so as you saw, I finished the book. That was actually crazy. Basically, I got married, and then so that she was like queen, and he like told her to like take off his like his vow or his bind or whatever. Like, I don't know, actually their bargain. His hair is whatever. Anyway, so she did that, and then they got married, and then she killed the prince, his brother, Balkan. which he didn't want her to do. So then he's like figured that out, and then he was like, okay, well, you're now exiled, and that was that. And she also was, I don't think I really gave any updates about this. She also, before that, she was like taken to the undersea. That's what happened before part 2. She got taken by, the ghost was a traitor. Don't even get me started about that. And he led Belkin and whatever her name is, the undersea queen, straight to her, and they took her. So then she pretended to be glamored, because she can't be glamored, but they did glamour her and she just pretended, and then like, yeah. So everything happened, and yeah, and I just started listening to Queen of Nothing. I got to, actually, let me look. I've been listening to on Everend, and I love that on Everend you like it shows you if you're in like ×2 speed or whatever, and it shows you that like how much time you have left in 2x speed. So like on Spotify it still says like, oh, you have like however many hours left, and then I just like, you know, cut it in half. But on here it says like I have 4 hours and 6 minutes left at 2x speed. Anyway, that wasn't like not that big of a deal. Also, Taryn, I kind of forget what happened, but she pretended to be Jude to Carden, because I actually kind of forget about what happened there. Because Carden was poisoned, and so Jude had to get the antidote, and like there's all this stuff. And then while she was gone, Taryn pretended to be her. But I forget what, I'm gonna be so honest, I forget what, like, she told him. Anyway, but that happened. Anyway, and then in this book, all that's happened is she is, like, having to do work for this dude, and we just found out, Taryn came back and told her, like, apparently Taryn killed Locke, and then the body was discovered, so they're gonna, like, the court or the council or whatever is gonna glamour Taryn and ask her questions, so she, like, has to say the truth or whatever. So she came back and she was like, you need to pretend to be me, since we're twins, so that I don't get killed or whatever. So she's gonna go back in, and yeah, we'll just see what happens. So hopefully, if I don't finish it today, I'm gonna finish it tomorrow. I could, if I really locked in, I could probably finish it, because it's 4 hours left. Yeah, I could finish it today, but I also have to edit a YouTube video, and I can't edit and listen to an audiobook at the same time, unfortunately. So I just can't, like, pay attention. So we'll see. We might try to finish it today. If we don't finish today, we're gonna finish tomorrow. So that's the update. Oh, I rated The Wicked King, I think, a 4.5. I think I was genuinely, like, flabbergasted by that. It's just so crazy. Yeah, 4.5. I know I've given you no updates, but I finished it, and 5 stars. I get it. I know I literally said earlier, probably a few minutes ago. I mean, it's been a few days, but for you, a few minutes, that this wasn't gonna be like a 5-star series. 5 stars. 5 stars. They're so cute. Okay, as you saw last night, I finished this, so we might as well talk about it because I didn't talk about it like at all. So basically, Taryn killed Locke. I think I said that. And she comes back and she's like, "Girl, I need you to go and be questioned and pretend like you're me because you can't be glamored." And also, yeah. So she's like, "Slay, I guess I'll do it," because she wants to see what's going on over there because she got exiled, you know. And so she goes. It also turns out Taryn is pregnant. So slay, I guess. So she goes and Garden knows it's her. And he goes, "Did you get my letters?" Okay. But then Matic like goes crazy and is like trying to kill Garden, and so then he captures her, but he thinks it's Taryn, and then he finds out it's not Taryn, and then she finds a ghost, and then she's trying to like get all this stuff happening, and then she almost dies because her and Matic are like dueling it out, and just oh, and also like Matic and no, not Matic, Garden and the Roach and her sisters and Grima Morg came to like help her, and so then the land healed her because she's queen of Elfane. So then Grima Morg is like, "My queen," and so then they go. Where'd she go? Oh, they go back to the castle, and then there's this whole thing, and then he's like, I think I showed you this, because she falls because she sent Garden a note. Because Matic told her that he sent the ghost to kill Garden, but actually he made that up. And so she goes, and she's like hiding because she's gonna shoot the ghost. And then she realizes, she's like, "Oh, he set me up. They're gonna think I am assassinating." You know, and oh my word, I just got why the crown is broken in half. The cover foreshadowing on this. Anyway, so then she falls and she like, basically she's almost dying. And then everyone's like, "Oh my goodness, it's Jude Duarte, she's in exile." Blah, blah, blah. And then Card's like, "Nobody touch her. She's my wife and the rightful queen of Elfame." Okay. I think I showed you that. I don't know if it was like making sense though, because I was like silent and like freaking out. And then basically just lots of stuff happens, and then Matic comes to like try and get the crown, and then Carden breaks the blood crown, and then he turns into a serpent, and there's this whole thing, and she almost bound him, but instead she killed him, which the whole time I was kind of like, "Girl, just kill him. I feel like he's gonna come back." And he did, and it was so slay, and then they're in love and happy, and everything's good, and it was just so good. Oh, and I love that Heather and Vivi, like, they're just starting. Okay, my camera died, but I was just saying I love how Heather and Vivian decided to just like completely start over, and like now Vivian has to go and like win her back and like tell her the truth from the start. I loved that. And I love that we like loved everybody at the end, and it's just so good, and I ate it up. And did I tell you? 5 stars. 5 stars. Yeah, that's right. So in this vlog, we read finally the whole Cruel Prince series, and we ate it up. We have a 3.75 for Cruel Prince, 4.5 for Wicked King, the Wicked King, and 5 star for the Queen of Nothing. So good. I don't think I'm gonna be reading the other ones, but like maybe I will. All the like other series, I don't even know. I'm kind of confused. The Elfheim series. Because really, let's be real, I was just in it for Jude and Carden. Jude is such a baddie. And Carden, I get it. I get it. Like the romance, like don't go in here, which I guess this is spoiler reading vlog, so you would know, but like everybody says don't go in here expecting it to be like all romance, because really you don't really get that much romance until like here. Well, you get like the crumbs, but like, you know, they're not together. Well, actually they're together a little bit in this one, because I guess to get married in this one, but like in this one they're really together, and maybe this one a little bit. They're like kind of nice. Anyway, so I hope to enjoy the vlog because I did, and I'm just so glad to finally have read this. I feel like it was this thing like just staring at me, you know, every time I walked past the shelf it just stood at me and was like, read me, read me. Anyway, so we read this all, yeah, so hope you enjoyed the vlog because I did. I know I already said that, but if you did enjoy the vlog, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff. Follow my Instagram, Goodreads, TikTok, Fable. I already said Goodreads. All my links will be down in the description, and I will see you right back here next week with another video. Okay, bye.